No intro?
I'm sorry?
No intro?
Call the order.
No intro?
Oh, maybe not. No. Doesn't have one. I don't.
All right, we'll start. We'll call this meeting the Haysville Planning Commission to order. First item of business is the roll call.
Wellington,
Present.
Meyer,
Present.
Coleman, Randall, Azier,
Here.
Chatwell,
Here.
Green,
Here.
Welch, Hulla,
Here.
Stock, Burden.
Here. Since Samantha has resigned, we don't have a vice chairman, and I would move to adjust the agenda to add choice of a new vice chairman under new business item A, make the current A B.
Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. So we have a motion and a second to add an election under new business for a vice chair. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those in favor, those opposed? Are there any nominations for vice chair? I nominate Bob.
I second.
The motion and second to nominate Bob as the vice chair. Any discussion?
There,
Good discussion for Bob.
when the expectation is that a vice chairman will take over as chairman sometime in the future, I'll do it this time, but I'm not going to be your chairman.
My nomination is based on, we have a lot of new people, and I would prefer that the vice chair be somebody with the most experience, even more experience than myself. I have no expectation that when I get hit by a bus that you take over. You can pick someone else if you prefer. But I would like to have someone with experience in that role until someone else on the commission feels more comfortable with it. Any more discussion?
I agree.
All in favor of electing Bob as vice chair?
Aye.
Those opposed? Congratulations, Bob.
Okay,
As little as you wanted, congratulations. I have a presentation of approval of minutes of September 14th, 2017.
I make a motion we approve the minutes of September 14, 2017.
I'll second.
Thank you, Bob. I have a motion second to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? You need to abstain because you weren't here.
I need to
Yes.
abstain,
Yeah.
actually, because I wasn't here.
You probably need to abstain also
Yeah,
since you weren't here.
abstain. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I skipped down. We should have done the election after minutes. If you're all following along in your hymnals, we're on item A, public hearing for a zone change request for lots 1 and 2, Block A, River Forest, Second Edition. Now I get to read. The Kansas Supreme Court has defined the role of the Planning Commission as a quasi-judicial function to protect the rights of all parties involved and in order to create an opportunity for everyone to speak their opinions and present information to assist the Planning Commission in reaching a decision. The fact-finding procedure we use is available on a paper by the door. We now formally open the public hearing to consider zone change from A, single family to BB, 1 and 2 family for lots 1 and 2, Block A, River Forest, Second Edition, commonly known as 307 and 319 East Carla Avenue. Have any planning commissioners had any outside contacts regarding this case?
No.
No.
Do any members of the planning commission have a conflict of interest in this case?
No.
No.
Will the planning secretary please present the staff report?
Good evening, Commissioners. In your packet, you received a copy of the staff report that I have put together showing some history of the property. As you notice, it has sat vacant. Both properties have sat vacant for quite a long time. It is currently zoned A, single family, and in that more than 16 years that it has been vacant, there has been no takers, and it was finally sold recently to an investor who builds duplexes. And that's all I have for you.
One question.
Yes,
Is this the same investor that we approved sometime this past summer?
For the five-
lots to the north?
correct, yes.
Okay, thank you.
For clarification, that's lots 30 through, I can't see it on here, but,
Like 28 through 30.
well, it's
give me-
30, 29, 28, 27, 26.
26 through 30. Lots 26 through 30.
Which
yes.
are-
Lots is already-
5 lots.
Yeah, 5 lots directly across the street and adjacent to the railroad.
Same builder, I presume.
Correct.
And those are built?
They are not built at this time, no. I believe ground has not been broken yet.
Remind me, how long ago did we do that?
It was this past summer, as I remember.
Yeah, it would have been 4 or 5, maybe 5 months ago.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on. Is the applicant or his agent present? I'm assuming that's still you?
Yes, no, the
No?
applicant.
Okay. Please step forward, state your name.
Hi, my name is Janet Chad, and I'm a representative for DBAC that purchased those 5 lots and these existing 2 lots. And now on those existing lots that have already been approved for multifamily, the permits were pulled yesterday. So all of the, I believe tomorrow actually, that there will be some digging going on over there. So if you drive by there, all the groundwork, a lot of dirt had to be brought in, so that was done. There was delays with appraisals on prints, loans, building permits that had to go through the city of Wichita, then Haysville, but finally all of that is done, so construction will start there if that's your concern.
So do you have an accurate date of when we actually did approve that, since none of us can remember?
Golly, I didn't know if I've got any of that with me.
A rough month is good enough.
August, September? I don't know. You think it was before then? You think it was?
Okay, so it's been a couple months.
It was July.
Okay.
And there were, with our financing, we had a hard time with the bank appraisal, kept turning over and over people that didn't finish the project. So there were delays, but it's not because we haven't been trying since then.
Okay. Are there any questions from the planning commission?
Yes, parking. There's the 5 lots we previously approved.
Right.
And my concern then was parking, and we're adding additional ones, and that's a main thoroughfare through there, the back
Right,
way.
right.
And can you address,
Well, there'll be, 2-car garages on those duplexes, and then, the drives will be as wide, so there should be sufficient. And, I can put some restrictions on tenants if that's a concern, that you don't, maybe no more than 1 car in the street. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in the covenants right now. I'm not sure. But if that's a concern, we can address it. But there should be sufficient with the garages and the drives that,
Since it's been a while and there are some new people, would you describe what the buildings actually look like? I think maybe we had a picture last time, but
right. And I did bring the plans, and I think what the outside is kind of going to look like.
we can just pass it around and share, it's fine.
I'm not sure if the only thing that could change, right, this picture has the garages together, they could be split, I'm not sure which
Okay.
way they're building it.
But
So there's-
each unit would have a 2-car garage
Right,
and 2 units per lot, so we're talking about 4 units total for these 2 lots.
oh, for these 2 lots, yes.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they are slab homes without basements, so they're 3-bedroom, 2-bath, so there shouldn't be so many people that, the cars are gonna be enormous. Usually it's husband and wife and younger children, but, here I'm kind of expecting with the elderly or the retirement community, I'm thinking with slab homes there, that it's going to be attractive for, with no stairs, attractive for, someone that doesn't have children or,
That's part of your ideal market is for senior housing. Wasn't
No.
there a component also of upkeep to the outside? You guys take care of all of that?
Yeah, and we have the duplexes over on Carla Court. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those, just right across the street. But I brought some pictures just to kind of see, how well we keep our property. So there we go. We have 4-bedroom, 2-bath. We have some similar, smaller 3-bedroom slab homes over there. My maintenance guy lives on site, does all of my mowing. It's just on call there to get anything done for me, so you can, talk to your code guy. We don't ever have any complaints over there.
I think that's a pretty common concern with duplexes, that they're not kept up, so if that's taken off the
Right,
table, I
no,
think
we
that's-
are, there's no complaints. If I do drive-bys, I'm like, okay, you got your, there's some things that need to be picked up outside, get it done. We'll get it done for you, so I don't.
Any other questions from the planning commission?
Do you have any statistics on your average stay for a renter or a tenant?
We require at least a year's lease. I have 34 front doors on the duplexes on Carla Court, and I stay fully rented all the time. I never have any problem. So,
I have a question.
okay.
The photos we just looked at, where are they at? What location in this
Okay.
area?
Carla Court, if you go up Marlin, by the office
Oh,
70.
they are local?
Yeah, just right, if you keep driving just a little bit east of these duplexes,
Okay.
just a few blocks away.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
So this is an example of if the garages are split, you'll get
Yeah, that's a 4-bedroom.
a double driveway almost. I think
yeah.
that might be pretty tough to fit on one lot, but that's
Yeah,
kind of what it's going to
those
look
are
like.
bigger, those
Yeah.
are bigger. More so the one, if I can kind of show you.
This bottom one?
The one that's farther away.
That one?
No, those are, yeah.
That one?
But they're gonna be, they'll have brick on them, they'll be more.
But that is a good question. What are your plans for the exterior of these duplexes? Are they brick, full front brick, vinyl around the sides type, or?
Well, whatever the code is requiring, usually we do half brick, and then, half brick usually.
On the front.
Yeah.
And the back is just regular siding?
Siding, mhm.
Not vinyl?
No, just regular siding, but.
Can I interject just a, River Forest does have an HOA that has minimum requirements, and
Oh, okay, good.
so.
Yeah, so whatever, and I've
Yeah, I
attended
didn't think
the
about
HOA meetings, so whatever is required.
So you'd be a member of the HOA, I'm assuming you'd get votes, maybe one vote, maybe multiple votes?
Well, with our lots, we have 5 now, so.
Yeah.
And we're even interested in, we've spoke to the mayor about purchasing more lots to build a single family also. Some of those, he just wanted to see some construction going, and I understand that,
Yeah.
just like you guys have a concern.
That was
Not
my
just-
first question.
Yeah, we're just not buying them to sit there because I'm not making any money
Yeah.
that way. So we just had some delays, but the building permits were, I should have brought copies with me, but they were pulled today on all 5 lots.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah. You can come after me, I'm telling the truth.
Now is the time for any member of the public to speak. Seeing no members of the public, no reason to rebut. Public comment portion of this public hearing is now closed. The floor is open to commissioners' comments. If there are any additional comments that we haven't already covered. Any concerns? A motion?
I move we change it as,
Approve the zone change request?
there you go. Terminology.
A second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the zone change request from single family to BB 1 and 2 family. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you.
Sorry. You second?
Yep. There is no old business. Under correspondence and informational reading, since Deb is not here, I will announce that the Haysville Historic Committee presents a Village Christmas Celebration Saturday, December 2nd, 2017, from 4 to 9 p.m. in W.W. Hayes Village Historic Park, 200 South Main. Any other committee updates?
Yeah, I can say some things that's going on at the park board.
Yeah, please.
They're going to repaint the fountain because it's deteriorating, and they don't know if they'll paint the Haysville sign because they're trying to avoid that. They're having a pool company come in and do it. So that
To paint it with marine paint.
green paint. They're going to put a drinking fountain by the Vickers building. And the skate park, I don't know if you know, it's all dark, there's no electricity out there. And the kids come out there. Trying to get electricity in there, and put lights in.
Okay. Any other committee updates? Correspondence and information reading? That's not. It skips correspondence and information reading, so we're just jump back up there and do that. I'm just making my own agenda tonight. New planning commissioners, Randall Green is here with us. Jason Welch is not. Welcome. Hope you're entertained.
So far.
Any off agenda?
Yes, I would like to discuss the rumors we're hearing about a chicken plant. The rumors I'm hearing is between Haysville and Clearwater. My concern is for our water wells along 87th Street, which is our area of interest as planning commissioners and also the city council. We should be on alert about this, knowing the reputation of plants like this, not just chickens, but beef, whatever. And so I feel as a city, we should be concerned about the location of this chicken plant, should it occur and should it happen. And my concern is our water wells, our lifeblood.
What is you are afraid of the manure they dump or pumping something in the ground, or
Right.
exactly what is the?
Disposal wells, just like we
Disposal
had
wells.
with years ago with Vulcan Chemical,
Or runoff groundwater?
or runoff groundwater, which can affect our water wells. There's flat ground out there, but still we should be concerned about.
But it all flows through 87th and that county job D21 that runs along Meridian
Correct.
and
Southeast.
Where are the conversations with the development of this conversation?
Right now, it's just conversation. And there are rumors flying.
but the county has expressed a willingness to work with Tyson. I don't know if the city of
My
Hazel,
understanding, yes.
I don't know if the city of Hazel has or not. But I agree with you, we should be at least concerned about the location.
It should be a heads up for us.
Yeah. And it may be that it's outside our area of influence and we won't have a say, but
So,
if it's anywhere close, I think we need to keep an eye on it.
And is
well, those wells will always be our concern, of
Yeah.
course.
And as I understand it, the county was looking for our input when they make their decisions, or they were just asking for it, and that's what the council was going to discuss.
Is there an agreed timeframe?
Not
for this
that I know of,
input?
not that I know of, no. I'm not sure exactly when they were planning on making that decision.
Exactly how many wells do we have out west and where are they located?
Just 4, isn't it, Rosemary?
It's, we have 1, 2, I think we do have 4, yeah. If you're talking about city wells.
Yes, city
Yes,
wells.
I think 4, yeah.
Are they all out west? There aren't any out east?
They're all.
I don't recall any being out, I'm sorry?
They're all out west.
Yeah, I don't recall.
I know
any
Derby's
being
got
out.
wells east of us, but I didn't know if we had some east also.
No, not that I know of, no.
So, an even bigger concern.
We used to have some along the half-mile line, about half mile south 71st, and east of the creek. But they've all got salt water in them now, so we don't use them anymore.
And I think our wells are off of 79th, I believe, 79th, is it?
He said
Yes,
87.
There's one at just west of 79th and
Yeah,
west, no, yeah, west.
yeah.
79th and
Are they
west.
further south then? they go on a line down there, or do they continue west? Or
I don't
do you
know where the rest of them are.
They're in a line.
It's very, yeah, it's very difficult to remember. I'm trying to visualize the map right now, so I know that they're pretty close to each other, but
They are.
they're there, yeah.
Okay,
So-
they're all in a
In a line.
general area?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So 79th and West is a mile.
On the north side of,
Well, I know where
Yes,
those,
thank you.
that is, I just didn't know how many are,
on the
Are they
north
all
side
there?
of 87th Street,
yeah.
about a mile or so out. Mile and a half? A mile, I think.
Mile and a
From
half, I think it's a
Meridian.
little bit more than that, yeah.
A little more than that.
I think we
I think
got,
so, yeah, because
I think we
I've been
got
out
it
there
narrowed
multiple
down
times,
pretty
yeah.
close to where the wells are.
Yeah.
Any-
Anyway, west of Meridian.
Yeah.
Would
87.
Tony know all the details of those?
Of the wells?
Yes.
Yes, Tony will know all
Okay.
the deals, because they make, Public Works maintains those wells,
Okay,
yes.
I'll talk to him.
Any other discussion that's not about the wells location?
No, like I said, the concern is
Yeah.
wherever this plant eventually ends up, which it will probably end up in Sedgwick County, and our concern is Haysville and Clearwater, where?
Yeah. We haven't had any discussion with Clearwater either.
Not that I know of,
Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of signs in Clearwater. They don't want to.
no. I already started seeing signs pop up every week ago.
I've heard Bainville.
Say again, Bob?
I say I have heard close to Bainville.
I don't know where Bainville is.
I don't even.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
It's on the railroad that runs diagonally across 71st. And what is that street?
You're talking about the K&O Railroad?
Yeah,
I see.
anyway, Bainville's
Down the track a ways?
down the track a ways.
Okay.
At the next intersection, is that way?
That's a little town?
There's a little town there.
Okay.
That sort of fits my rumor.
That's between Clearwater and Haysville.
Exactly.
Do you have other concerns, traffic or anything like that, or I'm just,
I'm in no position to talk about the traffic.
Okay.
I can.
I am
okay,
concerned.
there. I'm just asking questions, I want to know.
We're a ways out, but
Yeah.
anything that goes to and from that plant is going to generate more traffic in this area for semis, the people going to and from the plant. And here or Mulvane is the only turnpike exit, only highway exit. So whatever happens out there, we will more than likely be affected by it.
That's good
And
logic.
the thought of dozens of Tyson trucks running up and down Grand all day long doesn't make me excited either. So it's, you're right, we do need to keep an eye on it and make sure that we're part of the discussion when it comes up.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any other off agenda? Item 9. Deb's not here, I'm relying on you guys too much for a motion in a second.
Move to adjourn.
I second.
Thank you. A motion and a second to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you, everybody. Oh, hey, let's, I probably have most of them, but let's get these pictures back to her, whoever ended up with them.
Yep, I was actually waiting to gather them up for her.
Because I'm just gonna throw this stuff